In this video, I'll be showing some new leaks in Roblox Islands. I normally don't do 2 leak videos in a row, but these leaks are very interesting and pretty big. So make sure to subscribe with notifications on for more Islands videos, and like the video. There's not really that much going on in Islands right now. And I also have the release date of this update, like the confirmed release date, so that's pretty cool. I bet you're wondering when the release date is, so I guess I'll start off with that. There's a leak that says Leak Gang Whoops were actually updating Friday, and the context for this is earlier there was a leak that said they're going to update tomorrow, but then this came out, and so they're updating on Friday. People are probably going to be at school during that time, because the most common time they update whenever it's an update on Friday, or it's not just like a random update that comes out of nowhere, is 2 p.m. EST. So if you don't know what time that is for you, you can just go over to Google and search 2 p.m. EST, my time. Of course, it could always be delayed, because sometimes updates are just delayed. The next leak is cloth, and this is definitely going to be gotten somehow involving wool, so you'll either put it in like some sort of industrial thing, or literally just craft it. But this is probably going to be used under some things in the furniture workbench, because like the beds and some of the other things have cloth on them, but there's no cloth that is used to craft them, so they might just add that there. And also, maybe some other things will be crafted with it, possibly even clothing. Since you can already sell milk and cheese to Talia, you'll probably be able to sell wool and cloth too. I'm pretty sure that they'll make it the same for the sheep as it is with the cow, where you just do the quests, like getting a milk and selling cheese, but instead it's going to be getting wool and selling cloth as the quests, and you can do that to level Talia up. It'll be easier though, because you'll have multiple animals to do quests with instead of just the cow. Then we've got something pretty interesting that I think is a very good addition to the game. It is the industrial cow milker, and for some reason there are pictures of the cow on the glass bottles. Anyways, I think this is just going to work like all of the industrial things. So you just connect your cow to it somehow, and then you can put chests at the end, or whatever you want to do with it to store the milk. But it's going to make it way easier, because you don't have to go over to your cow every time. You can literally just put like a few input-output chests, and then wait a while, and then all of them are going to be full with milk. The only difference between this and other industrial things is that you're going to most likely need to put buckets in the industrial cow milker, so that the milk can actually go somewhere, and it just makes sense that buckets would be there. But I'm not entirely sure if you're going to need to power it with coal though, because sometimes industrial things don't need any power. Like the industrial food processor doesn't use coal. Next, Islands is remaking all of the symbols on the side of the screen. So the first one is the inventory symbol. Right now it's some sort of handbag or suitcase, but it is going to be changed to a backpack. Then the next one is the icon where you can invite people to your island or kick them. It's going to be changed from 2 people to 1 person in the middle, and 2 smaller people on the side. Then there is the money icon, which they're gonna change just the $sign to like a smaller $sign with a cloud thing around it. Then the next one is going to be coins, and right now if you go over to your inventory, then it doesn't show any icons by there, but they might make it so that there's a coin icon thing, like right by your coins, so that it looks better. I'm not too sure about that. There are still 2 more icons. So the next one is the lock, and right now there isn't a lock button. So maybe they're going to make some sort of thing where in your inventory, if you don't want to end up dropping an item at all, or you want to make it so that if you sort by a certain thing, it shows up everywhere. I don't really know. But the lock is probably going to be somewhere and do something whenever you click it. Or maybe it's going to show something. I'm not sure, but next is fire, and I know this is named fire, and I know the lock is named lock. I just don't know what these 2 things will do, or what they're for. So let me know what you think about that in the comments. but maybe the fire is going to be like the fire effect whenever you use something that has fire, like a campfire or a smelter. I'm not sure about this one either. Then we've got some more item leaks. So next up is the Monolith, and this could either be like a really big rock at the spawn, because that's basically what a Monolith is, and it has a fancy thing on it, so maybe that could be like a... I don't really know about this one either. It could possibly just be a very fancy looking island key. Maybe all of the island keys are gonna look like this as the base of them, because they're remaking some things, and this is just going to have like different colors and different things on it based on what island it's for. By the way, all of the gray things you've seen, that's just what it looks like. It doesn't have any of the colors on it yet. Then there is something just called ore, so they're either remaking ores or there's a new ore in islands. And if there is, hopefully there's finally a new tool. We really need a new tool. There hasn't been one since May. I've said that so many times. But it's true, we really need a new tool. Anyways, I'd say it's most likely that they're just remaking ores, and this is going to be the coal, iron, and all of the other ores, but it's just going to be a different color, and possibly even the ores are going to be a different shape, because like aquamarine has a different shape, but this is just going to be like the base for all of the ores. Then there's that, but it's just the stone, and there are none of the actual ores on it, and this is probably just going to be what stone is going to look like. Then the smelter is going to be remade, so here are some of the parts of it, and there are more, but these are just the biggest and most detailed ones. It looks like they're making it way more detailed, because right now it's kind of like box shaped, but this one is more round. Of course, there's still probably going to be the conveyor that goes into it and out, but they're just making the main part of the smelter look different, I guess. You're not going to have to craft all of these separately, though. It's just like easier for the developers to build one part at a time and put it together when making the item. My microphone legit just stopped working, and I hit it and I thought I broke it, and now after like 10 minutes it's randomly working again. I was so worried. Anyways, next week is the forge, and I'm buying a new microphone tomorrow. So, the forge is going to be like some sort of table or something. I mean, a forge in real life is the thing where you pour metal into a mold, and then you can like mold anything that needs to be made with metal. For example, armor or weapons and stuff like that. So maybe they could be adding armor, but I'm not too sure about that. Anyways, so far there are two parts of it, but both of them are named forge. So the first part is this foot pedal thing, which I do not really know exactly how a forge works, so there might be a foot pedal, or it might just be a decoration because it's going to be a table or something. Then the second part is what looks like something that you would hold something on. This part will probably have a mold on it for decoration, or maybe you'll actually be able to put something there. Most likely it will just be a decoration part on the forge, like how all of the other tables have stuff on them, but you can just press F and craft stuff under the menu, and the stuff on them doesn't really do anything. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, so make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more Islands videos, like the video, join my Discord server, links in the description, follow my Twitter at Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel, and links in the description is a guide called Roblox Islands Guide that has all my helpful videos on it, so if you need help with anything, then check that out, because it's probably there. Sorry if you hear, like, noises in the background of frogs or something, because they're like right by my house and they're kind of loud, and my microphone is being weird because like it almost broke, so it's not really blocking out background noise that well right now. But I'll see you all in the next video.